This message is for you. If you have ever bullied someone online, if you've ever written a cruel comment, if you have ever laughed at someone's misfortune, if you have ever spread gossip, if you've ever ridiculed someone's pain, all added pressure to a hurting soul.
When I heard what Shirowa GP said yesterday during the memorial service of Betty Bayo, on how Betty Bayo was so afraid of people knowing her situation because she didn't want to be trolled, I asked myself, who are these human beings who think that they can have power over people's lives? Ha! Mimi naye nitusi nikutusi vile nataka.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe and join this community. This is a space where we speak truth, healing and wisdom into the issues that affect our everyday lives. Guys, today I am speaking from a very heavy place in my heart because Betty Bayo's story has left me deeply touched and also deeply disturbed. Not just because she passed on, but because of how she suffered. And this message is directed straight to anyone who uses social media to troll, shame, mock, and tear others down. Let's tell the truth. Betty Bayo did not suffer in silence because she did not have friends. She didn't hide her pain because no one cared. She suffered quietly because she feared exactly what today's society is known for: gossip, judgment, mockery, screenshot culture, people who celebrate your downfall, people who laugh at your tears, and people who ask, where were your friends, while they continue to be the reason people stay silent. We live in a generation where people mock the living, people troll the sick, people shame the struggling, people laugh at the broken, and only pretend to care when someone dies. When a person is alive and hurting, they are mocked. When they die, the same people come online to type long paragraphs, shedding crocodile tears. The true tragedy is not Betty Bayo's death. The real tragedy is the online culture that forces people to hide their pain to avoid being humiliated. Imagine suffering silently, not because the illness is killing you, but because the internet will mock you. The internet will call you weak. The internet will call you dramatic or laugh at your vulnerability. Guys, this message is for you. If you have ever bullied someone online, if you've ever written a cruel comment, if you have ever laughed at someone's misfortune, if you have ever spread gossip, if you've ever ridiculed someone's pain, all added pressure to a hurting soul. Let me tell you this with love, but with truth. If someone must hide their pain to avoid being mocked by you, you are part of the problem. You are participating in a culture that destroys people silently. A culture that forces people to smile for the camera while dying inside. A culture that applauds loud drama but ignores quiet suffering. Wow, Betty Bayo's story should change us. Her silence was not strength. It was fear of cruelty, fear of trolls, fear of judgment, fear of ridicule. And if that doesn't break your heart, you need to check your soul. As I conclude, guys, let Betty Bayo's story be a reminder to all of us. 1. Choose compassion over cruelty. 2. Choose empathy over entertainment. 3. Choose silence over gossip. And 4. Choose humanity over mockery. If at all you are on social media to troll, shame, attack, or humiliate people, may God heal your heart. May God forgive you. And may you never taste the pain you've caused others. Let us be better human beings. Let's create a kinder online environment. And let Betty Bayo's story not be in vain. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. And while commenting, while on it, remember, a single word can save a life, but a single comment can destroy one. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Betty na ciana ithatu ndacokie ndeto icio mwana ucio uragwo nake mbica na ndona muco haha kari kana ka muco
na ningutariria roici mwana ucio nie ni ndimui kana kautika Betty nigukagoka gucera kwa
imagine
nika mutumia wetagwo muco na ekuria Texas please we urarehe ndeto cia ati Betty na kana ka miaka iri Betty ndari ciana ciake ni igiri na ni Sky na Dani
na ciana ni kirathime utindo ati we citizen getho thondeke content it is very wrong and especially at this time
mumenya atiriri ndeto ici muraria social media muko affect ciana ciake please kinyai
bara ndeto ciana cia Betty kwero ucio
kinyai bara ha
ndeto kwenda ini ake makwero ucio ta muthaitha o tureta kenda sister yaku kana baba wanyu kana mamu wanyu atakagererio through tiga ikugereria family no ringi they have gone through him yes ta imagine mwana ucio ma arabrindaga guy
Odorio tagienda gwikwo ndukaneke mundu odorio tagienda kiugo kire tagienda kurumo ndukanarume mundu odorio tagienda gwikwo ndukaneke mundu odorio tagienda mwana waku umukore ndukanareke mwana wene akorwo ni undu ucio umite kanwa-ini gaku
na ni mwatugeria maundu maingi ni mwaturiria muno tondu Betty egitanda-ini ni aragia muno na ni atiraga maundu maingi muno ati daga kiuga ni arwite bara nyingi muno na ni muhotete na maici ciothe mwagereria social media tukarigo uria tugwika tutingituga guko twirwagirira no reke inde mwire ma mundu wothi waikire kiundu makira hati Betty arathie na ruo ndakuhoya thaitha Ngai wa iguru to ni ari tha nyingi tu akuohere na ndukagerie mundu unge makau tondu ungikagereria hau muthenya umwe mandugeturira twamuhoya na Ngai tu twamuhoya na Ngai tigaga igutuhura bara cia social media turi andu no haria Ngai atuheire nema yotungata no ni toira tikwageria na tutikoragwo twi perfect ona ithuĩ nĩ tũĩ no nĩ tha cia Ngai tu itũtũragia ndamũthaitha tiganai na bara cia social media Betty nĩ arathire na ruo rũingĩ mũno no ũrĩa njũĩ nĩ atĩrĩrĩ ndeto icio mũkinyie hau mũtigane na bara na ndeto cia Betty ciana ciake citũrĩre na thayũ nĩ twamũthaitha tu
thank you very much mutaithĩtie mwana ũcio ona so far so good mahali tumefika mmetusaidia mmetupatia mali zenu Mungu awabariki na wakati ambako tunawaitanga nyinyi wote mnakujanga Mungu awabariki lakini kuna wao wachache ambao hawataki kuona waimbaji they always yani kuwa put down, yani hawataki hata wakue watu. It's like they are not human beings. I pray that muaombe, muache hizo furugu za kina Betty. Allow Betty alale salama. Na waomba tu. Wacha tuwaombe, na wenye wako hapo mkuje saa 8. We memorize Betty because she's a good lady, she's a woman of God. Then on Thursday twende tukamzike kwake. Na Mungu awabariki. Kwa hayo tu ni machache na tunawapenda, asanteni. Thank you very much.
Love you.
Yeah. It has not been easy. It has not. We kept on communicating and we are truly waiting for her on this side. She was a very courageous girl, very sweet, as Apostle said. And there is nothing we can do about what God has done. We have a lot of questions, but then to who? Because we cannot question God. We accept His will. But allow me to mention this. Dear brothers and sisters, when you see a public figure being bullied, take a pause. It might be a lie. Mostly, it is a distorted information. Yes. Sometimes how you see us is based on what you have seen on social media, but that is not who we are. It hurted so much to see Shirwajipi say that Betty died believing that everyone hated her. It hurts to see people ask, why didn't you celebrities bring her case to the limelight? The same people say that wamekuja tena tuwachangie. My parents, when I was growing up, they were not in limelight. By the grace of God, God gave me an opportunity to become a journalist. By default, I am a public figure. Betty was, my sister, my mom here. We are. Be kind to us. Be kind to us. We live a normal life like yours. Be kind to us. Back in Kenya, dear content creators, be kind to our families and our children. Please, stop breaking us. We have a long way to go. Rest in peace, Betty. I just would want us to rise up.
When I heard what Shirowa GP said yesterday during the memorial service of Betty Bayo, on how Betty Bayo was so afraid of people knowing her situation because she didn't want to be trolled. I asked myself, who are these human beings who think that they can have power over people's lives? Ha! Mimi naye nitusi nikutusi vile nataka.